just make sure the game audio sounds good. Now let's see how my audio is, and you'll get a lovely echo as a result. Nope, looks good. Alright, it's all looks dandy. Maybe up mine slightly, but that should do. Alright. Let's get some windows closed here. And of course, head back to our lovely save file. Welcome back, everybody, to Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess 3-Heart Run. And while this is not blind, this is my first time doing a 3-Heart Run of this particular game. I've done ones for Ocarina and Majora, but not for this game. Also done one for Wind Waker, but I don't think we actually streamed that one. Maybe we did. Actually, yeah, I think we did do that. But this one had not been on the radar for doing a 3-Heart Run, but I am enjoying it quite a bit thus far. So today, let's continue. At this point, we are officially in the Lanaryu province, while it is all lit up with the lovely twilight. And so now let's see if we can go about finding our friend Ilia, who, spoiler alert, if you've not seen the game before, will not remember us because she lost her memory. Spoilers are more than allowed for this game. I've already beaten it several times. But again, the only thing I have not done in this is the 3-Heart Run. I've 100%ed everything else in this game before. But this is the Wii version, so won't be collecting like Miiverse stamps or anything like that. You smell the girl, don't you? Ew. Well, it's a straight line, so there's no need to have that on right now. Regardless, I will still hold true to actually what I said before about Twilight Princess. I don't enjoy the game normally that much compared to the other 3D Zeldas, but I'm enjoying this run a lot, and I think it is just because it's a 3-Heart Run. I don't even think it's the challenge of the 3-Heart Run, I think it's just because there's so much stuff, which is weird because, you know, giant open world with nothing in it, huge sections like this, for example, where there's just not that much. But because I'm doing a 3-Heart Run and I don't need pieces of heart and things similar to that, it's a lot more digestible than it is normally. So it's a very nice change of pace to playing the game, because you may not realize it, but there's 45 pieces of heart in the game, because there's 5 heart pieces for a full heart container now. Things turned going the right way. And so that's 45 less things to do that I just don't have to worry about doing anymore. I mean, you know, there's the additional bomb bags. So there's 3 more bomb bags. I don't know if, I mean, I probably won't get the 4th bottle, so we'll just say there's 1 more bottle to get. Because I'm not going to do the post souls, because it's not worth the rewards. So, 1 more bottle, you know, there's the bow and arrow upgrades. There's a couple upgrades that are outside of dungeons, but largely there's not too much. You can kind of just run straight through the story, and it's really nice to not have to worry about all this excess junk in the way. I think at this point we're going to get blocked by, No, we're not? Okay. We're going to get blocked by the Shadow Beast things, but I guess not. Cool. Well, we just won't worry about that then, will we? Welcome all to Castle Town, and what a desolate, lifeless place it is. I will say the Castle Town in this iteration of Zelda does feel a little bit more lively, once you get it back to normal, that is. It does feel more lively than, say, like, Ocarina's, just for an example. Really any of the... like, the big town, whatever that big town you can think of is in a Zelda game. Doesn't really matter what it is, but whatever you can think of, if it's, you know, Castle Town, if it's Kakariko, whatever it might be. I'm assuming we're just going to go across the way here. Yeah. Eventually it's going to take us to Tella's bar, and you don't actually have to follow the path, but I kind of just wanted to get it marked on the map. But yeah, she went to the doctor to try to get help for the Zor kid. Doctor wouldn't help, so she left and went somewhere else. But we might as well get the pathway down. Of course, this also means, because I'm not having to do a bunch of piece of heart stuff, that I also don't have to do, for example, the, I don't really have to worry about getting the bugs for Agatha. I picked up 1 to get the upgrade to the wallet. But you don't have to worry about donating like the 1,000 rupees to get the piece of heart. Really, the biggest money stuff that's going to come up will be... There we go. The biggest stuff money that'll come up will be the Highland Shield, which you already bought, and the, getting the new Mallow Mart for the magic armor. A girl and her wolf. I mean, that's what we are, is a girl and her wolf. Received orders from above that we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hylia. I got that, so that's where we need to go. It's Lake Hylia. Hopefully, speaking of digestible, hopefully this area will be more digestible than it has been in the past for me. Now these are all blocked. Well, whoop-de-doo, I guess. You know, we'll go this way. We'll get this marked on our map as well. Why not? Fortune Teller, Agatha. Fortune Teller's really not that important, but Agatha kind of is. Pretty sure the star game is up here for getting the quiver upgrades later. Can't even go in there right now anyway, so not a big deal. But this is always the one Twilight-ridden area that I think goes on for just a little bit too long. Like, the first one's about the right size, the second one feels like it's about the right size, this feels like it's just a little bit too long. Oh right, this isn't the correct path, it's the middle area. This map also doesn't do a great job of letting you know specifically how to get to Hylia whenever it's incomplete like this, but yeah, this is the direction you actually need to go. So hopefully everybody's doing well on the 11th of May, at least that's when this is being streamed. You might be watching it on YouTube quite a ways in the future. But a lot of lovely and crazy stuff has been going on. I officially am done with all my finals for spring semester, so expect to be seeing more streams until probably about the 10th of June, roughly. I'm going to be trying to work on a lot of stuff because that's going to be like the one block of time that I have that I don't have to worry about classes. I might still have work here and there, but classes will not be an issue, so I'm going to try to finish up Bioshock Infinite, finish up some other work I promised people I'd get done, that kind of thing. That's quite a lake there. It's very nice. Welcome to Puddle Hylia, or Pond Hylia if you prefer. Hey, do you smell anything funny? Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry. You're supposed to yell Kobe when you do that. Yeah, just far enough. If you'd shot that a little bit farther, it would have just completely missed the, well, whatever the flammable substance is. I mean, I assume with, the funny smell, maybe it's supposed to be gasoline or oil. Really, there's a bunch of things it could be, though. So yeah, let's not hang around here. We'll just, casually jump to our death. Because let's face it, if you fall that high, it doesn't matter if you're hitting water or concrete, it's going to kill you regardless. But luckily, we're a video game protagonist, so it's totally fine. We splat.
What should be?
I believe, if I'm correct, you have to go talk to the dude over here. Don't lakes have, I don't know, more water? Yeah, they kinda do. A customer? No, that's a monster. Yikes, it's a monster, zooms in on the leaves. Hi. Well, stop him. Don't just, whatever. Stood there and let him summon the bird. He just hops on. He looks funny when he does that. Alright. Let's fight a mini-boss. Ow. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? This is just like the most tedious mini-boss fight ever, because you're literally just waiting for him to do the one thing that you can attack him. Oh no! He's slowly going towards me. There goes the bird. You're dead, sucker. Get on back up. And get out. Not even a heart. That's lame. This is mine now. And away we go. This isn't too terribly bad. Music reminds me of Earthbound music for some reason. I don't know why. You guys are horrible shots. You should be ashamed of yourself. This must have taken a lot of time to construct for these little dudes, making all this like giant setup just to be able to be perched out here for one person that might happen to swing by to come through here. I don't really think it matters if you take up or down here. I think either one works. Yeah, it looks like it does. Yeah, no problem. Now just do what all video game protagonists should do and go towards the light. Hit that invisible boundary there. Yeah, no problem. Now something I actually care about, getting that wolf statue for the back slice. But first, I gotta get the water level back up. It's getting cold. Well, yeah, that's the idea. The Zora's one true weakness is always being frozen to death. Hey, Ruby. That's right, we turned off the game, so we inevitably have to find the blue ruby. Hello, Afro lady. Talk to her again, or... Oh, no, wait, that only shows up when your human is doing the, killing the monsters here. Yeah, okay, you are supposed to hop down here. Just making sure. Wasn't 100% positive if you knew to do that or not. That's probably, you probably come back there whenever you start getting the Tears of Light. Because you kind of have to do, you have to go back through every place to explore in this instance for the Tears of Light, which you don't really do for the Elden Providence. You just kind of, you show up in there and you go. I guess you do it for the Ordon one, but the Ordon one's a lot more compact than this is, so. Let's find the Zora. They're probably all under the ice. What's a dino supposed to do when the kid's on the ice? Quick, somebody call their moms! What a show that was. Remember seeing like a Nick Rewind thing on YouTube the other day of it was the episode where Tommy's like freaking out because it's like his first experience getting like a, I think it was just like a paper cut or something that was bloodied up his finger, and so he was freaked out by the sight of blood or anything sharp for the episode. There we are. I'm gonna go around and get you first. Just lay there for a minute. Take a nice nap. I wonder if you can activate the cutscene with all the Zoras under the ice while that's still in effect. It doesn't really matter though. Finally warp, yep. That's almost creepy right there. Well, nothing, no almost about it, it is creepy. Yeah, don't worry, I got an idea. If I can remember how to warp. There we go. Let's see. That's where we want to go. I did not remember this the first time I played at all. Probably because there was such a long gap between doing this area and actually getting to that point in Lanaryu.
My arm breaks and it was us.
Raise the roof. Raise it. Raise that giant flaming piece of poop. A lot easier to save the Zoras here than it is in Ocarina. Though to be fair, in Ocarina you don't really you save Ruto, King Zora, and I guess technically the shopkeeper if you thaw that area out, and that's it. This one, it's like you just show up, oh, the Zoras are frozen. Here, we'll drop a giant rock that's mostly lava on them. It's weird how that smoke rises up to make it look like it's steam, but I guarantee you that water is still very cold. Yay, we did it. Yep. Wait. Yes. Hello, Queen Zora. Nice throwback to the Serenade of Water there. Midna's just like, I'm just a queen here, not important. What'd you do? It's just so bad. Protection of water. Well, we will be needing that. It's not like Ocarina of Time where you don't actually need it. This game you do. Still have no little light vessel thing to actually get any of the Tears of Light, so the bugs are still not going to show up. So I think it's about time to go and fix that. It will not be this fast later, I assure you. Also won't be this high up either, but yeah. For now, it will be. And there we go, everything's fixed. Well, not everything, but the water level is. Yeah, I'm awake. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to see that like really creepy cutscene in this stream too. That'll be nice. Hi, Lanaryu. Thanks, I think. Well, the faster we get it done, the faster we won't have to worry about it again. So let's do it. Die, sucker. I don't really have a specific order in mind for going for these, so I'll just kind of play it by ear. All I remember specifically is the last one shows up here after you've collected all the others. You're just not interested? Alright. Yes. That's actually a work point I used a fair bit when playing through the game, so I approve of having that one. Actually, we should probably go for this one next. It's not really near anything in particular. Here we go. This looks like the right way. Oh, that looked like it was way closer than it was. Now I gotta go all the way around. Thanks, game. I don't know what it is about the angles on some of these jumps, but you just really can't tell. It's like, is that close? Is that far away? Can I make that? Well, since I'm here, I might as well go ahead and grab the one that's way across the way here. Way across the way. Really good sense there. Well, I guess you can sing to get the bird there, but there's another spot you can that's over near the flight thing, I'm pretty sure. don't like doing this section. You're not gonna dig a hole. Nice try. I guess that's how you're supposed to get across. I always just jump down because you can get to where this one is. Just go up here. But yeah, this is the grass I usually use. Hi. That's all ones here. Give me the bird. It sounds like it's playing that noise. Give me the bird. It's like, you don't want the bird. Or whatever this thing's supposed to. I mean, it's the equivalent of a bird, but I mean, really, it's just a monster. No, he's not a monster. Just because he's got a face that looks like it's been hit by a shotgun blast. Now here's gonna come the difficult ones. I'm not very good at collecting these. Mostly because it involves using the Wii motion. So yay for that. Never played the GameCube version of this, so I don't know how you would control it. I would assume you just control with the analog stick like any sane individual would. I am pointing your remote screen, thank you for asking. There's two. At least they don't like spam. I tried to actually flap like a Scarlet Sword. Good job, me. At least they don't make it like really, really far up the path, so you don't have a lot of time to get some. You at least do have time to collect these. Can I turn? Can I go up? Can I go to the right? Can I go anywhere? Can I just hit that wall? Okay, I can hit that wall. That's not what I wanted, but it was the only thing it would let me do. Yes, we should try it again, preferably with the motion control actually working. I don't know why it's always so bad in this one section. I mean, this is the one place in particular I've always had problems with Wii motion not working as it should. If only there was some sort of extension that they put on the Wii to make the motion plus work slightly better. Oh wait, there is. Wikipedia.com/motion plus. Not sure where that arrow's going, but I'm sure the journey will be wonderful. I was not pointed up there at all. Or there. I mean, it's not too terribly difficult to hit the bugs in concept. You just aim where they are and then dash into them. There we go. Let's get out of here before it makes me do a third round of this, because I'd really rather not do a third round of this. Where this was about the time frame was like the mid to late 2000s where Nintendo was really happy about doing these types of things. You have it here, you have it with Skyward Sword mechanics, you've got it in Super Mario Galaxy 2 with the bird racing thing, Super Mario Galaxy 1 with the race surfing, though it works a little better there, because you're actually on a track instead of flying. So you at least have that advantage. look, a bug. Yeah, it's dead. And more importantly, get over this. Heck yeah. No, I don't care about those things. I want to howl with the stone. Oh, yeah, I'd recognize that one anywhere. I don't know why it glitched like that. You okay there? Yeah, that's the Requiem of a Spirit from Ocarina of Time. I'd recognize that anywhere. A down A, right down A. I don't know why it keeps clipping like that. That's really weird. Oh well. As long as it plays, I guess it's fine. Should be for the wolf you find in the desert, but whatever. Pretty sure this one's like out in front of... either in front of Hyrule Castle or on one of the sides of Hyrule Castle. Because there's two of them that appear near Hyrule Castle. Might actually be three. I know two for a fact, maybe a third one. But I'm pretty sure this is a Hyrule Castle one. Yep, it is. I don't want to do that. Go on, go away. I didn't think I'd land on that, okay.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, except I don't want to go to Hyrule Castle yet. I want to go to, Rora's domain first. I mean, I can always warp, but... actually, it'd probably be easier to warp, wouldn't it? Because I'd start at the top instead of at the bottom. Pretty sure this can be done from going from bottom to top, though. Do you think I need to get that one on the left first, though? Oh, and these. This was the one that like took me forever to figure out how to actually get to, because I thought you could only go up the right side, not the left. Oh, look at all the rupees. There's a chest up here somewhere, isn't there? Yeah, let's grab this real quick. Pretty sure this is just a 10 or a 20. Yep, just a 10. I'll take what I can get. Let that tear go. There it is. I guess there's only one at the very top. I thought there was more than that. Because there's two left here, and I know there's one in Hyrule Castletown area. Actually, let me cancel out of that. Can I just warp? Wait, hold on. No, there is one more left here. I was gonna say, if it's only the one left, then there's no point wasting my time. I can just warp straight to it, pretty much. No, that is not the case. Remember that right one being in a really weird spot as well. Oh, that one's just for a glamour shot now. Worked when it was icy, but I guess not. There's one spot you have to go backwards, I'm pretty sure, in order to get to that one. On these little jump paths. Oh no, you go off one. Yeah, right here. Right here. That's where it is. I'm not even going to bother getting that last rupee now. I'm trying to get this guy. There we go. Very nice. Should get anywhere through here? Does this take me up farther? Oh, but you got a bomb that. Alright, well, never mind then. How far can I go without losing too much of my, all the way! Okay, cool. That's good. I'm glad all the way was the answer instead of, oh, you only have to lose a little bit of height. Nope, all of it. Well, I guess now we can warp up there, though.
You just do what we need.
Yep. Why make the climb when we don't need to? Some people like to hike up mountains. I'll just take the bus, or the plane, whatever it is that needs to bring me up there. There it is. Oh, there it was. Get over here. Kind of high up there where I couldn't get you. That just leaves the one in Hyrule Castle, and then we'll come back here. Since we got no warp, we'll have to do it the slightly slower way. Let's go with the current working with us a little here. So that's something. So I guess this way we only have to use the flying doodad once. We can just warp back. Really, you only have to use it once. You just warp back up to the top after you've used it if you collected all the stuff that was in the pathway. Hi. I'm not sure if there was an exit on the left I could have gotten to not have to go across the bridge, but it's not the biggest deal. This ain't no bridge of Elven, it's not just gonna completely disintegrate after we walk past it or anything. Keep on flying. Right into that loading screen. So how's everybody else doing recently? Besides, obviously, getting close to finals, or just finished with finals if you're in university like myself. I talk about current events and goings-on that don't specifically pertain to me, but the gaming community, but I'm sure a lot of people would rather not hear about that right now. There's the... I was wondering when this was going to show up. I didn't remember it showing up as a human, so... I guess it had to be during the Tears of Light thing. That makes more sense, though. This is another very important warp to get, though. It's not like you can avoid getting these, but, you know. And the camera had a mild seizure, so that's good. Glad we did that. Glad we get the camera seizure. Well, now that's done and dusted. Let's go get that bug. I don't remember where it is in Castletown, actually. We're on the map. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, it's next to Telma's bar. Got it. I guess we'll go this way to save us from 2 loading screens. We only have 1 this way. It's probably because there's just so much like hustle and bustle in the very center of the town. That's probably why it takes another loading screen. I see you. Where do you think you're going? Hey, what's going on? There should be one more. There should be one more. Where could the last tier be? I see it. There it is. What's going on? This is weird. Yeah, just a little bit. Well, let's go have a look, shall we? Yeah, this wasn't as bad as I remember it being. It's, what, 45 minutes? But that's still a pretty long time. I know all of that wasn't the Tears of Light. It was probably about half, but still. I feel like for a trial, like 20-minute mark's kind of pushing it, unless it's a combat-based trial or a dungeon. I see a Bogo. As close to it as I can without going to the water, since water swimming, or water transportation, swimming, whatever you want to call it, a little bit slower. And surprise! That was weird. Probably just moving around the platform. It's a giant fatty bug! Fatty bug, fatty bug. Does whatever a fatty bug does. Fatty bug on. But it's got lots of fatty bugs. Well, once we can actually see it. Yeah, dude, lay off the cheeseburgers. Not like I can say anything since we're having cheeseburgers tomorrow, but... Hi. Twilight floor just looks like a mistake, by God. And it pretty much is. You just keep swimming around there, little man. You have a good time. You enjoy yourself. Ow. Hi. So this is just basically the same fight with the archer guy that's got the bird. This monster-ass bird. It's pretty much the exact same fight, just a little bit longer. It's going for a hard thing. I'm not able to now. Don't tell me he's gonna start mowing the lawn now. Seriously, it's like 7:45 at night. Like all the time, dude. Really? 7:45 at night. Get him! And there he goes. I really hope the microphone's not picking that up, but if it is, there's not much I can do about it. Other than maybe shoot something that would make the motor explode. But last I checked, murder's kind of illegal, so... Oh well. One can always hope for another day, right? But thankfully, speaking of murder, this painstaking trial is now done. Which means we were rewarded with the creepiest cutscene in the game, so well worth the effort, I might add. Murder's only legal if you get caught. That is true. That is a very good point, Mr. Octodus. Actually, yeah, I don't think you guys can hear it. If you can, let me know, but I just checked for a split second there, which means you might have gotten some echo, but I don't think y'all can. If you can't, then consider yourself lucky. If I've been using the old setup, like back in the day, you definitely would be hearing it. Like, 100% would be hearing it. That's one of the things I plan on doing when I move out in my office, though, is getting some soundproofing. And in theory, I'd love to have an office that had, like, no windows or anything. That'd be great. Alright, let's get creepy. The game audio is drowning out the lawnmower. Good! Good! Wow, it almost feels like this got ripped out of Ocarina of Time. Like I said, this game tries to be Ocarina in a lot of segments. Oh well. I am going to go messing around with some Ocarina randomizer stuff, though, after this. Mostly because I've not messed around with it, like, since the, I mean, I played it, like, the 1.1, or not 1.1, but, like, 1.2, 1.3s, and they're, like, they've added a bunch of different stuff that you can do now, so... In theory, if I get a response back from a friend on Facebook, I'm going to help her set it up as well, and I might see if potentially we can do a three-way race with me, Harmless Sky, and, I don't know what her gamer tag is offhand, or what she wants to go by, but see if we can do a three-way race on the same seed and see how it goes. Nice job, Link. You just murdered your friend. Though in your defense, she did bring a knife to a sword fight, and of course she got outranged, because that's all that mattered in the old days of sword fighting, like Soul Calibur 1, for example. But then there's these guys, and it's like, dude... Ooh, scary helmet blocking the Triforce. And then they use the Force to choke him. Or they do that Thanos thing? What? No, now he's here being creepy. Look at that smile. That is a creepy smile, though. It's amazing how a smile can go from, like, really happy and loving to creepy just because there's no irises, just round white circles. It's like the old Little Orphan Annie comics. She was like that. She had no eyes, just round whites, or had no pupils, round white circles. Well, I guess one of the Links took over the place, or the Link took over one of the places of the Dark Links, I guess, and that was only two. They Thanos before Thanos could Thanos. Those teeth! Ugh! So creepy! It's like if Twilight Princess met, like, Luigi's Mansion or something. You know this magic. The magic of helmets. That's why you wear a cap. Or is it a hat? I feel like it's more... I feel like Link's... You know, whatever you're gonna call it. I feel like it is more of a cap than a hat. Hats are usually kind of on top of your head, and they require more... I don't know. I feel like caps stay where they're supposed to better than hats do, but... I also have kind of poofy hair. It's not curly or anything, it just poofs out because there's a lot of layers in it, which is why I have to get it cut kind of frequently. But that seems to be really the only difference I can think of offhand. I'm sure there's an actual reason, but to me it's more of a cap than a hat. So we get to hear some creepy child laughter, which is always nice and spooky. And move on with our lives and pretend that never happened. Because frankly it was a bit unnerving and I don't want to deal with it anymore. I remember, like, that was the one thing in particular whenever my friend and I played Twilight Princess, like, that was the one scene that we talked about a lot. Alright, so let's see here. At this point, we need to get the water bombs, obviously, but that'll be a little bit later. What's the bottom of the Spirit Spring? Good question. Let's find out. Not that well, actually, I could be able to get to it. I do have the Iron Boots. I just don't have the Zora Tunic. For the Zora Tunic, we've got to get Ilya, the Prince, and, Telma, and, whatever her name is, to Telma's bar. Yeah, there is something up there. Why even make the chest, man? That's... Oh, no. That's not okay. Well, there's another one. Let's see if this has got... This probably also has a 5, is the worst part. I don't think I've ever checked these before. 10. Well, that's a little better, but not much. I can't water bomb anything since I have no water bombs yet, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. 15 rupees, though. What a letdown. Like, look, that was almost half of what I got from those chests just from doing that. Oh, well. Yeah, that's true. Spamming A does make you swim faster. It's more noticeable with the Zora tunic, but yeah, it does work with the normal one as well. I just wasn't too overly concerned about it, I guess. Alright, so at this point I believe we go back to Ilia and start that cutscene to get the water tunic, and I think that unlocks water bombs. And once we do water bombs, then we've... Well, once we get water bombs, we're gonna go and bomb the thing that's at the top of Zora River and get a different bomb bag, so we'll have both types. I don't remember offhand what's in all of these. I think there's a 200 piece of heart, 50, 20, and 10, I think, are the rewards. Yeah, let's do it. The most annoying quest in the game. Wait, which one? The one where you're helping Ilia, or... I'd argue the most annoying quest is the pose, because the reward at the end isn't worth it. What is that noise that plays? It sounds so weird. Like, what is that supposed to even be? Besides, slightly unnerving. The escort quest. It's not that bad. I know somebody that got stuck on that for a long time, though. Because they didn't realize if the thing got put out, or got put on fire, that they had to put it out. Yeah, it's at the bottom of Lake Hylia, but we need the tunic. And I'm not gonna bother going down there to pick up rupees to hike back up here. It's just, it's not worth it right now. Of course, I guess when we also go to Hyrule Castle, I can get the wallet upgrade. Again, I'm not gonna go for the giant one, the one that holds 1,000. However, I do have a golden bug to be able to get the 600, so I'll be able to at least carry a little bit more. And it probably won't make that much of a difference, but I'm gonna go ahead and call Pon Pon. Or Terra, as I named her. But Pon Pon also works. Mostly because Pon Pon is fun to say. Of course, it reminds me of Nippon from Okami, if anything. Well, grab it, don't just miss it there. There we go. I figured I'd get it put on the map, it didn't really matter. That's just a spinner track to get to a piece of heart, I remember that much. So, tragically, it was one of the few times you get to use the spinner outside of the dungeon, because I actually really like the spinner idea. I'm not one of those people that says, like, oh, you only use it in the dungeon, never again. Like, you actually use it in a separate dungeon, you use it sitting in the sky a fair bit, and of course Ganon's Tower too, but sitting in the sky is what I remember. That's how you make all the bridges appear, you have to keep spinning. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, you can fish for this? That's actually pretty cool. I have not done any fishing outside of what is required of me, meaning the start of the game, the one for the bottle and the one for the piece of heart, and outside of that and the coral earring, I think those are all that you... Well, you don't have to do the bottle and the piece of heart, but I think the first one and the coral earring are the only two you have to. It's probably about the water bombs. Yep. Oh, right, that's the other thing. That's where you get another one of the bomb bags. Yeah, let's go this way so we can get to, Agatha's place. Can't do the star game yet, because I got no claw shot, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. Pretty sure there's some other rewards you can get in the Wii U version. I think there's some Miiverse stamps you can get for doing this, but... For now... Hello. I have brought you a bug. She's got some pretty funny lines, though. Little grasshopper, I'd love to tickle your belly all day long. Well, that's not as bad as some of the other ones I've seen. The one that comes to mind, first and foremost, is the snail, which is just once I'd love to be able to take a bath in that slime, like, thanks, but I'll pass. Hard pass. Alright, so that's the upgraded wallet. I think. I wasn't really paying attention. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm assuming the magic armor is going to be a necessity. I am going to grab it, but I'm going to try not to use it. The other thing about this run, though, is I'm only limiting myself to one fairy in a bottle at any given time. And I don't think I have one currently. I think I have red potion and milk, which are both full heals, but they're not automatic, so... And the milk that I have is just the milk you get at the start of the game, so it's only a half serving. I haven't used it yet. So I'm sure by now it's more like Orden yogurt. That look he gives is just so weird. I don't know. That Link gives. He's just like... It's just... I don't know. Imagine how bad the milk would be. I mean, in Ocarina of Time, I usually keep it through, like, well past the Forest Temple, so it's, you know, like, 7-year-old milk, so it's definitely gone bad by then. Am I right, boys? Heck yeah, boys. That one guy turned to look at each other like, yeah! Well, isn't that nice? Man, you knew what you signed up for. Don't give me that. Your friends abandoned you, fat man. Seriously, though, like, if you're gonna enlist in the military or any kind of guard duty, you're gonna have to, you know, be expected to fight something at some point, more likely than not. Like, you're doing it for the honor, but the honor is earned, not given. Don't play that music, it's so sad! Like, unlike Link, who just kind of stares right here, he doesn't, like, I don't know. It's like they try to build up Link up until that Skyward Sword being, like, this big, tough guy. Like, he still cares about his friends, but it's like, you know, he can cry, too. Like, he does in Skyward Sword when he watches Zelda have to, like, imprison herself in time. They do a better job here than they do in Ocarina, but, like, and still got a ways to go in showing that he's not just some emotionless robot. That's true, they could be traumatized from Hyrule Castle. That's fair. Especially considering they were the ones that were stuck in the Twilight for the longest amount of time. Yeah, it means I'm gonna have to get that guy, but honestly, the second fight against him is way easier than the first one is. The first one all you gotta do, or the second one all you gotta do is just shoot him with arrows. Like, that's not too hard. Really, in my opinion, the hardest fight against King Bulblin is the first one. And that's just because you have to get, you know, pretty close to get the spin attack to work effectively. That was actually where I'd lost my fairy. I only got knocked off once, but I only had one heart going in, so... one hit was all it took. See, he just looked really bored right there, like, eh. And that's, he always does that too, like every time, like anytime there's an emotional change, he just smiles, like, again, there's, you know, they're getting there, but they ain't got there, I guess is the, polite way to say it. Boys, let's do this. He looks really funny with those two shields on his side. Are they effective? Yes, but they're also funny. Alright, here we go. Yeah, you'd think it would have been more guarded, but apparently not. Oh yeah, and don't bother using bomb arrows. They can still hit this guy, but it takes the same amount of hits, so there's literally no point. I'm just waiting for him to get around to the, there we go. Right in the crotch. Yeah, not particularly hard. I mean, technically you could get him the second you turned around. Bye! At least it'll be a slightly softer landing? Yeah, give me those key. I don't know how he got those, but whatever, man. It worked, and that's the important thing. My Little Epona. Keys are magic. It all makes sense now. Okay, so that's the first third of it done with pretty much no challenge whatsoever. Ooh, arrows, thank you, I appreciate that. I wasn't running like crazy low, but it's nice to have them. It's honestly just easier to use the boomerang here. Like, the boomerang is a godsend in this entire ordeal. Boomerang does not get enough love in this game. Probably because you get like the bombs and the arrows so quickly, it's like, oh, why would I need the boomerang? No, boomerang's actually pretty good. I'm coming. Get back on the horse, man. time to fight these guys and jumped over one of the pigs. I just got re-reminded of that. Get out of here, jackass. I didn't want to turn around. No, I don't want to focus on those, thank you. I just really feel like beating the crap out of him now. That will never get old. Alright, let's get out of here. Do a quick victory lap. I don't know why they don't bother going into Kakariko. Like, there's a handful of kids, one elder, and some Gorons there that are able to defend it, and that's about it. Ah, so happy. Yeah, she did. I mean, it's not like you watched her die or anything. Link, eh? Link looks like he really needs a Pepsi. Or a Coke. Really, take your pick. She'll find her hearty. No, we gotta find it for her, tragically. I mean, all the kids stay in this village. They don't ever leave, which is kind of weird, but... An RC Cola. I actually had an RC Cola earlier, so yeah, that would also qualify. I mean, I've been trying. I got rid of all the Twilight since the start. Call me Telma. Link just stares directly at her chest. Also shaking with your left hands instead of your right, that's a bit weird. That's coming from someone who's left-handed, mind you. But she's gonna hang around for a while and flirt with, Jesus Kravitz over there. Yeah, you have fun trying to get your bang on. Unfortunately for you, Jesus is a pure man who commits no sin, so, I don't think you're gonna have much luck there. Hi. This way. Oh. I knew where I was going, I swear. I was totally paying attention to the map, I promise. I mean, any excuse to hear the Serenade of Water for just a little bit longer. It's one of my favorite songs from Ocarina. Though, what can I say? I'm a conformist, and my favorite one is actually a Song of Storms, but, you know. Actually, real quick while we're here. Pretty sure that's a 50 rupee chest. Yep. Congratulations, you'll never be able to unsee that now. Every last drop of Hyrule's water has been filtered through his butt. Hooray for butt water. Hashtag butt water. That'll be the raid message. Hashtag butt water. Hello. Yeah, you think you'd have to take him back to, like the top of Zora's Fountain or something, but no. Just stay here. That works, I guess. Ooh, pretty. You robbed a grave, even though they let you. And conveniently switches to day right then. Last feature. I mean, we needed the... whatever. Seriously though, we did need the Zora armor to actually get that. Again, it's not Ocarina. You can't do the water temple without the Zora armor in this game. Because you actually have to be able to dive down. I mean, maybe you could finagle with the iron boots, but I feel like that'd be way more trouble than it was worth. With the Ocarina version, it's just like, well, if you've got enough hearts to survive the timer while you're underwater, then you're fine, and usually by that point you do. Alright, first and foremost, I gotta know, is the Hawkeye available yet? It's not like I need it or anything, but I'd like to have it. No, it is not. I think you actually have to do the thing with Talon where you shoot all the targets and then get the piece of heart. The one where you have to shoot the, at the last of it, you have to shoot the target that's way up there. Like that little pole. I guess that is one thing I'm technically afforded, is I could get 4 pieces of heart without it being anything other than still a 3-heart run. Technically be 3 4/5, but since I can't reap the benefits from 4/5 of a heart, it's not that big a deal. There it is. Just in case I need a little bit of pocket change and I just happen to be in Hyrule Castle, I've got that now. Again, not gonna go out of my way for them. I'd have way more than 2 if I did. I think I'd have over half of them. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've only been missing like 3 or 4 at this point. But for now, we'll go get the water bombs, and that will enable the actual bombs, or the second bomb bag, rather, from the Zora area. Who are you, man? I've never met you before.
Hey.
15. Let's just go ahead and get 15. Oh, and by the way. I don't know why, that's always just so funny. It's like, no. I've already lost one shop to that. I'm not losing another. You fire an armor gun while you have all available hearts. If you've been hit by the beam. Wow, that's actually kind of funny. Let's see, is there anything else I really need to do here? There's a piece of heart that's back there, but I don't want to get that. Well, is it a piece of heart? I actually don't remember now. I know there's some rupees here, so it's semi-worth it. But is it a piece of heart that's back there? I honestly don't remember. I know the one that's up there is, where you bomb arrow it and then you use the boomerang to get it back. I know that one is. I do not remember offhand, so I'm going to make 100% sure. I do have a guide up for the pieces of heart, but that's just to make sure that I don't collect the pieces of heart, so I feel like it's fair to use it in this instance. Let's take a look. Since I'm done scratching my nose here. Yep, that is a piece of art. That is piece of art number 10, if anybody cared. But yeah. Alright, well if that's the case... let's head back to Hyrule Castle, pick up the back slice while we're there. Oh, that's right, there is one more thing I can do, I guess. Maybe? I'm not sure if you can do it yet. You might be able to do it. Let me check, though. I checked for the Hawkeye, not for something else, though. This might be a bit later, though. Yeah, it is. I don't remember when that quest starts, but I know, I would assume at the very least that, you know, the Hyrule area would have to be void of the Twilight. Now that it is, I figure there might be a chance. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong exit, but I'm gonna check anyway. Yes, it is. Alright. Just making double sure. Thought about running over that chicken and then against it. And yeah, that's true. Most of the time, it's something you really have to work for. It's almost always a piece of heart. Reverse. Jackasses. Did I actually go the wrong way? Yeah, I did go the wrong way. At right the first time. What are you doing? Oh well. The in-game video and audio just knows it because the TV plays the audio. Oh, that's just probably because it's echoing my end. I can just turn it down. There we go. Turn it down and move the mic towards me. Should be fine now. If you can hear it, you'll just barely hear it. I think I might kick it back up to 2. I had it on 4 on my volume, so... That's not too bad. Pretty much as long as I talk over it, it should be fine. Yeah, murder that, whatever it was. He had it coming. That guy had it coming too. I don't remember if there's anything I need to do back in Ordon, but I don't think there is. Actually, there's one thing I can do. I don't have to do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it just for the sake of having it. And I probably won't need this for a very long time, but you never know. Now, a single rupee and all that grass. Are you serious? That's lame. There we go. There's some roops. The two-legged crackhead bugs. We'll just call them crackhead bugs. It's much better. And no, it's not getting the other hidden skill. I've already got the shield bash, so it's not coming back for that. I already remembered that earlier. Oh yeah, I can also grab this too. I completely forgot about this. I didn't get this at the start of the game because I wanted to save it for later. And then by the time later came around, I had a full wallet, so there was no point in me picking it up, so I would have to just put it right back in the chest. But I can grab this. Besides, Link deserves to visit his house once in a blue moon, you know? Like, he's been off on the road for so long. Alright, you can't backflip in here. It held a purple rupee. You'd completely forgotten it. Well, isn't that nice? Yeah, it's a piece. I remember that. That's not what I'm getting, but yeah, if you herd all the goats in under like a minute or something like that, you can get a piece of heart. You can do that as early as freeing Orden from the Twilight, I'm pretty sure. That's one of, if not the first piece of heart you can get. If it's not the first piece, then it's the first one after the dungeon, would be my guess. But I don't think there's too much else you do here, really. Like, not that you come back for after this point. You come back for the iron boots, obviously, but I don't think there's too much else. There we go, you enjoy that yogurt, Link. Oh, Elden of Twilight, okay. It's still an early heart piece, though. Hi. Yep, I'm gonna take that milk. Well, bottle holds 2 helpings, and it's at this, you know, in this run, it's a full heal. So basically, a full potion that you get to use twice. It's basically Granny's soup from Wind Waker minus the double attack in a 3-heart run. And now to replace that with a hero's bow, and replace that as well, so I don't accidentally use it. But yeah, the other one I've got's got red potion in it. And I've not yet picked up the one from... not picked up the one from fishing where you get the empty bottle in the no littering area. So that'll also be on my list when I go back there. So what was it going back to Castletown for? It was, for... There was one thing I was going there for sure, and now I forgot what it was. Shoot, what was it? I just had it in my brain. No, it wasn't the bugs. The bugs are just there for money if I need money while doing like the Star game later on or something like that. There was something else I was going to go back for. Oh, right, because it's not in Hyrule Castle. The backslice was the other thing I was going to go back for. It's not in Hyrule Castle, but it's near Hyrule Castle. I think that was the only thing I was going to get while I was there. I think after that I'm just going straight to the Zora area to get the bomb bag and then start the dungeon at some point. I'm going to try to do the dungeon tonight, though. As much as I don't like fighting Morpheal. That fight's very clunky. Even when you've got as many hearts as you can have, it's very clunky. I'm not a big fan of it. That guy looked at me like, oh no, he's getting through the door. And by the time he realized it was much too late. As a side note, in real life, don't ever approach a horse from behind like that. And no, I don't speak from experience, but like, just don't do it. Alright, no rare slime, so I'm not gonna worry about that. If I see one there, I'll grab it, but I'm not too worried about it. I could kill all those birds to get some money, but I'm not starving for money here, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Hi. Alright. Let's keep going. If there's anything else I was picking up, I probably wouldn't waste my time going all the way back here, but I'd have to go around to get the Zora's Domain anyway, so it's worth stopping by to pick up the back slice. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really want to do, but the only other thing I could think of would, again, be turning into bugs. But, like, temples are pretty good about giving you money anyway in this game, so I'm not too worried about it. There's nothing I can think of offhand that would cost me more than 350 rupees anyway. Why does the climbing speed have to be so slow? I would have gotten hit if that had been Skyward Sword. Just saying. I know a lot of people don't like that game, but I do. As a side note, and I'll mention this at the end of the stream, we're not doing Skyward Sword tomorrow since it's Mother's Day, so Icarus has her mom in town, and of course I'm going to be doing something with my mom for the day, so we'll not be doing that, we might be doing it in the middle of the week, but we'll not be doing it tomorrow. The back slice. This is where you get the good ones. The shield bash, absolute crap. It's only good for setting up the helm splitter. This is fun. Especially the scene right here. Oh, he doesn't do it. I thought he was gonna like have the sword pointed like right at Link's neck or something like that. Might be a different one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I freaking love that back slice. It's so much fun. Shing. I'd say that's probably my favorite one and the one I use the most. The helm splitter is fun too, but the back slice is definitely my favorite. Mortal Draw is also fun, kind of hard to pull off, but fun. Kind of a high risk, high reward thing. Great spin, you know, nice if you're at full health. Aside from that, doesn't really come into play. And then the other one that I can never remember the name of, it's alright. Let's give it a try, shall we? Pretty sure you can blow up this rock, can't you? Yeah, there we go. 35 rupees, very nice. I know I'm wasting my water bombs, but they give you water bombs everywhere in the temple, so I'm not too worried about it. I swear like 33% of the chests are water bombs. And there's the red rupee. That was the one we hadn't seen thus far outside of the silvers and golds. Alright, between picking that up and screwing around and getting the milk and whatnot, I think we've done enough sightseeing. Let's actually get back to Zora's Domain here. See you later, Pona. Sorry you can't come with me. Alright, is there anything offhand we need to do with Zora's Domain outside of... No, I think it's just getting the bomb bag. We're pretty much gonna get 2 bomb bags like right in a row here. It's gonna be really odd, but you get the one from the Goron and then the one from the girl after you clear out the fishing, or not the fishing game, but the other game. I'll hold on to this for a bit longer because I think it might roll. I'm taking worse damage. No big deal. Making sure it isn't a piece of art. I'm pretty sure it's a Goron that has it. Let's check. Hylia, Castle Town, Lake Night Temple, Sacred Grove, Lake Hylia, Lake Hylia. Geez, whoever took that screenshot there is in a rough spot. They got half a heart left, and they're pretty high on hearts overall for max hearts. Nope. It is not a piece of art. We're good. Might as well put the armor on. I mean, we've got it. We might as well use it, right? Wee doggy. Shouldn't you be drowning, my man? Hi. Yep, you got a bag with bombs. Now we don't have to keep wasting water bombs if we're, you know, above the water. So that'd be nice. Don't remember what's over here, but I'm gonna check anyway. I know you only need 2 bombs to actually open the temple, so as long as I have 2, then I'm okay. Really, all that for rupees and more rocks? Oh, okay. Never mind. I take back what I said. That was 40 right there. That wasn't too bad. Rupees all over the place. I'm gonna have a bunch when I get to the temple I'm not gonna be able to do anything with here. I don't want to talk to you. Blue. Another blue. Something about how they float down. Like, rocks would not fall like that in water. Let's be real, they're still heavy. Well, that's disappointing. I thought at least one of those would have a heart in it that I could just get my health back that way. Pretty sure this is a 50 as well. Yep, it's 50. Might have to go back to Barnes Bombs or somewhere and spend some of that money. Just make sure I don't keep finding chests that have money in it and then I keep wondering what I'm missing. Don't do that. Get back up to the surface. That's not what I was trying to do. There we go. That's why I didn't waste the potion. Because I knew there was no enemies in this area, so I figured there was a decent chance I could get the 2 hearts I need to get me back up to full. So, we're going good. Figured the first thing we're probably gonna have to fight was the enemies that were gonna show up here, because it's gonna activate the warp. Might as well do it. Might as well get up to 600, right? There we go. There it is. Yeah, I think that's the policy I'm going to operate on with the golden bugs. It's just like if I happen to see one nearby, I might grab them, and then after that, I'm not going to worry. The monsters are going to show up, right? There we go. I knew she, like, freaked out. She lets out a really good scream, so I figured I'd have to go near her for her to be like, what's going on, or something. Hi. Hi. They're easier to fight as a wolf in most scenarios, but it's not too terribly hard in this case as just normal Link. Probably because they knew you had to fight them as regular Link here. I'll help. I think you can do something about that rock. Like, I'll give you everything you need. All you have to do is just actually do it. I guess it's not the arrows and bombs that are valuable, it's literally just the actual bow itself. Yep, then you get to keep the bomb bag, which is nice. I'll have to check after this and see what the prize is for doing the pot shooting game. I don't remember if it's a piece of heart or something else. I believe it is a piece of heart, but I could be wrong. Clear all the stuff here anyway, even if you don't want to. The only ones you have to clear are the ones it forces you to. Which really, considering how much stuff was here when you fly through it initially, it's surprising that these little specks of wood are all that's left. It should be a lot more than this. Also, this is a very good trick to doing that pot smashing game, is if you don't steer at all and shoot every pot, you'll have just enough points to win. So it's actually not that hard of a minigame at all. Yeah, that's one of the ones right there. It's going to force you to shoot down. Hello. There we go. those rupees, but I'm not too terribly impressed by that. Throw some golden bugs or something. Maybe one could be more tempted by that. Some goddess cubes, gratitude crystals, gold sculptulas. Some treasure maps. Just pulling from all the other Zelda games here. Some sands of hours. There we go. There's another one. I'm glad Link gets to take this time off and just, you know, enjoy a trip down the river. I feel like he's earned it. Like, he got to go back to his house for a little bit, but we couldn't stay that long. So, you know, just let him take a nice little ride down the river. Sure, he might get bumped around a little bit, but he'll be fine. Just turn him around a little bit, and there we go. Well, that stuff's gone now. Luckily, bumping into the walls doesn't take away your health. Cool. I don't want that blue rupee. Get that out of here. It's like she has a hole in her Zora pockets. And just money is falling out. Good job out there. Thank you. That's the fishing hole. That's for the bottle. I do need to get the bottle. Yep, you get to keep it. This is all stuff we already did. Okay, this is not a piece of art. This is the giant bomb bag, so I actually do want to get this. Alright. Well, if that's the case, let's go and do that now. I was going to go back up there anyway to get the third bottle, so it's not really the end of the world. It's weird to have all this money, but at the same time, since I'm not spending it on anything, it makes sense. It's just weird to have the wallet maxed pretty much constantly now. And it's gonna be maxed for pretty much the rest of the game too, is the funny thing. Not all of it, but most of it will be. I don't think I ever got that one, but I can't yet, so... I don't think I could have got... I think you have to get up there as a human, because there's a ladder you have to climb, so... Yes, I'm clearly hooked. How could you tell? It's almost like this is the easiest way to get back up to where I was. I don't need to hear the angry rah, 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 rah noise again. I'll just ignore it. I don't know why the contrast is always so bright in this area. That's not like my TV or OBS or anything. It's always like that in this area. At least during like the early parts of the day, it just turns the contrast up really high. It's kind of odd. Now let's bring back the pun. And away we go. I guess we could have gone the long way to avoid the loading screen, but oh well. Too late now. It's so nice to be able to just run over grass with Epona and get money that way. Money or hearts or anything you might need. Arrows. See you later, Epona. Just jump down, we don't need anything else. That nearly cracked your skull wide open, Link. I'm glad you avoided that. I imagine that wouldn't have been very pleasant. See what I mean about the huge gap in between dungeons here, though? Like, this is me doing, like, none of the heart piece stuff at all. At all. So just imagine what it would be like if you actually were going for everything you could. It would just be so much. Alright, let's go get that bottle. Because I want it. I'll be the third and likely final bottle I'll be collecting. I likely will not be getting the fourth. Because it's really just not worth the 20 post souls for that. The Great Fairies tiers, they're alright, you know, but for a 3-heart run, it's not the end of the world if you don't have it. Dude! Sean. Hey, there it is. You caught an empty bottle. Not only can you use this, so clean up the waterway in the process. 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm impressed the bottle's still intact. But hey, I'll take it. Oh, that's a tree. It looked like a crack in the wall there. It's like, is this where you find the sinking lure to be able to catch the Hylian Loach more easily? Alright, so outside of the big bomb bag, that's pretty much all I'm going to get. I'm going to get that, go down the river, and then we'll actually go into Lake Bed. But I might actually call it a night. I don't know. What's everyone's thoughts? Do you guys want me to keep going, or should I just stop here? Because I mean, tomorrow, like, tomorrow's a Sunday, yes, but it's also Mother's Day, so... Alright, here we go. And yeah, you also can't get sent in negatives too, I didn't mention that, so... Since you can't get sent in negatives, you can take all the hits you want at the start of the thing here. It's not gonna... You're not gonna take any penalty for that. shot was much too low, but I was like, yeah, never mind. It's fine. So I think you need to hit, I think you have to get 20 or higher if I remember correctly. And if you do it perfectly, you get 25 points, and you lose either 3 or 4, so that puts you at 22 or 21. Either way, what you need, so. Wow, that actually hit it. That was more of a pot shot than anything. I'm impressed they got it all the way back here. Maybe it was 25 points out of 30 and not 20 out of 25, since I have 26 after taking 4 hits, so it's probably 25 out of 30. Either way, not steering at all and hitting every target, and you'll be fine. Much easier than actually trying to steer the boat. That is much harder. Also, I don't know if you take any points for hitting walls here, if you can, but would not recommend finding that out, unless you just really want to. Thanks for your patronage. Thank you for the bigger bomb bag. I appreciate that. You can hold twice as many ordinary bomb bags. Second number can hold depends on the type of bomb. Which means in this case 60 for the normal ones and 30 for the water ones. It doesn't give you them. That's kind of lame, but I see why they wouldn't. Alright, now the question is, do I want to keep going here? I'm gonna go over to the dock and I'm gonna check something really quick before I make that decision. Because I do want to keep playing, but I do think the Morpha fight will probably not be done in one try, because I'm not very good at it, or Morpheal, rather. Not Morpha. Morpha's the Ocarina of Time version. So let me check something before we continue. Alright, yeah, it looks like we're going to keep going. I promised I'd help somebody work on figuring out how to set up their Ocarina of Time randomizer, but they have not messaged me back, so should be good on that front. Unless they message me on Discord, I guess I'll check that real quick while we're headed over here. No, they have not. I think they have anyway. No, they have not. Alright. Close that. Make sure I don't have too many applications running, so we get rid of that. Alright, here we go. think we got everything we need. Got the armor, got the water bombs, got the boots. Got the upgrade for the bomb stuff. If there's anything we didn't get, it wasn't anything important, I don't think. Might as well grab it, because I'm greedy. Also, Harmless Guy, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm glad you came to watch my misery on this dungeon, since you know I don't like this one. Now, I actually do like this dungeon, I just really don't like the boss. Really don't like the boss. No, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Go away. Away with you. Such a small entrance to a temple. Usually they're like this nice, big, grandiose thing, like with the Forest Temple one. Here it's just like, nope, little hole in the wall. It almost makes you think you're going the wrong way at first. You're like, oh, is this just some like little mini thing where I can get a piece of heart? This is what I was looking for. So ignore those. And those. And lo and behold, here we are. Welcome to the Purple Slime Temple, where there are just purple slimes sitting all over the floor. You never know, I might find a blue one in here. I'll stick with that for now. It's not like it matters. I just would kind of prefer the blue one for novelty's sake. It's not like they're going to do any difference health-wise. Alright, one of these is bombs and one's arrows, if I remember correctly. You got arrows 20. But you've got too many arrows, so you'll have to put them back. No, that's not a problem with those. 10 water bombs. They just give you a bunch of crap here at the start, which is nice. Another chair. How many of these things are just on the ceiling or whatever? All over the place. Alright. Let's get this done. I want my claw shot. It's the only reason I came here. Well, and to progress the story, but... Oh, no! Oh, that looks really weird. Oh, I wonder if he's still there. Please come back. He ain't gonna be there. He's not coming back, dude. Dude, he did come back. Do I drink the chew jelly or the potion? Even though they do the exact same thing. Sorry, but I like blue more than red, so I'm taking the blue one. Plus, now we have one of each. Replenish all hearts. Yeah, that'll be helpful. We'll get to replenish all our hearts instead of 8. Much more useful. Clearly more useful. So you get a cutscene for that one, but not the other one? Yeah, that was the idea of knocking him down. Well, mostly for the platform, but whatever. Oh, I thought there was one more. Nope, this was all. Alright, cool. Just gonna ignore the Helmosaur. No thanks, we don't want to deal with that guy. I was gonna say, I think there is a treasure in here, but it's probably bombs or no more than 10 rupees. And if it's 10 rupees, you know it's going right back in there. Nope, it's bombs. Like I said, they give you a lot of water bombs in here. Alright, next. This is a hallway. We felt the need to show a cutscene for this. We thought it was important. We're going to continue to show this cutscene. Alright, you can go away now. Thank you. Hi. Bye. Way to be a good guardian of the temple, my man. Ooh, pretty staircase and chandelier with piece of heart on it. You can even see the chest and the ugh. Could you make it any more obvious? I don't remember the. Well, actually, I do remember the other one. Where the other one is, I think. I think it's behind that door. That's like the timed hook shot switch or long shot. How? Let's try that again. The timed claw shot. Got it wrong twice. Wow. I think it's behind that one, but that might be the boss key I'm thinking of. So they're just gonna drop me straight in the water. No, it actually won't. Okay. Let's give it a try. Fish on. You got a skullfish. It looks stronger than it is. Ugh, that looks kind of creepy, actually. This fish is forbidden, so it won't be added to your fish journal. Okay. Good, I guess? Why is it forbidden? Is it Exodia? Is that fish a piece of Exodia? Is that what the game's trying to tell me? I always knew Exodia, the forbidden one, was a fish. That's how they sealed them away. They just put them in the water temple. Split them up into 5 fish, throw them in the water temple. That'll teach him. Or if you can collect 5 of them, you just automatically win the duel. It all makes sense now. How could I have never pieced that together before? Oh, Mr. Tektite. There we go. Oh, that's probably just arrows or bombs. Yep. The swift attack works as well. That's gonna be easier to hit the Tektites with than the jump attack. Just trying to remember what worked in one-shotting then. I was like, I know the Mortal Draw does, but that's not gonna be much use. Well, that ain't going anywhere. Get up there, what are you doing? Really? None of these paths are correct? That's where I came from, isn't it? Okay, hit the right button. Yeah, that is where I came from. It only leaves 2 doors. One of them has nothing, and the other one can't reach? There should be a spot I can jump to a switch then and pull this over. There it is. I don't want to keep doing that expecting a different result. It's just going to do the exact same thing. guess we'll start here. Oh good, another empty spot. Well, that was well worth our time. Let's try another spot. This is so hard to roll around this temple. It's just got all these like sharp corners and little divots that prevent you from doing it. Oh, that's Uku. We're leaving him there. No, that's a locked door. I can't do anything with that either. Okay, is there a second one I can jump to? Can't jump to that. Seems like a lot of setup to a spot I'm not 100% sure I'm actually trying to get to. No, I think this actually is right. I think this is the one door we can go through. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Omosaur. Well, that's completely ignored. Oops. Are you serious? I managed to hit that chain? Whatever. That looks like it's a key over there. Oh, that's just going to be going up constantly. Okay, well, that's good to know. So glad the claw shot's going to be able to subvert some of that climbing speed. There we go. Just barely, but that'll work, I think. And that's how you get back. I don't want to go back. This is either a key or the map. Hopefully it is a key. It is a key. Marvelous. I'm pretty sure I know where this one's supposed to go. But you don't have to be a genius to figure it out since there's only one locked door we've come across. And I think there's only like, what, one time in the game? Twice in the game where you can have more than one key at a given time? And one of them is just to get the optional room in Ganon's tower that has all the stuff in it, I'm pretty sure anyway. That goes nowhere, that goes nowhere. So I guess we're going back up. I think this leads to a locked door, but I'm gonna check anyway. Oh, it does? Okay. Might as well go here, I guess. Oh, look, another Helmosaur. Let's fight this one. Nah, maybe not. They're just not worth it. It's such a clunky fight dealing with them, it's just not worth it unless you have to. Oh This is probably 20 roops. Or 10. Nope, water bombs. Still? We haven't even had to use any. So they're giving you 25. Oh, I'll bet I know what it is. Yeah. I was about to say, that doesn't quite seem right. Well, at least your horizontal climbing speed's not terrible. There we go. Now we'll have to do that forsaken climbing again. I don't remember which way you're supposed to go first. I remember where that leads, but... No, it's not locked. I remember where both these lead, I just don't know which one you need to go into first. I'm going to assume I need to go to the other one first, because this is something you have to use the... Well, no, you don't actually have to use these. You can use bomb arrows. I always forget you can do that. Alright, so that's a locked door. Where did this go? You can tell I definitely do not remember this dungeon as well as the first two. I've got to use polymerization. That's probably the map of the compass, so I'll take that. No, that's also a key? What? These both lead to the middle area, correct? So you actually don't have to go through this at all. Alright. That's nice, I guess. Oh, it's because you jump down here, so here you have to go through it, just not the other way. Got it, got it. Okay, I'm clear on that now. So you either could have gone through or gone around. If you went through, you had to deal with these guys. If you went around, you had to deal with the other dude. Alright, I'm clear on that now. Every time I see those guys, it just reminds me of Voltage McGamer. Very, very old Let's Player that had to fight those things, and every time he just saw him, he's just like, rump, show me your rump. And you just could never get them to cooperate, ever. Never get them to turn to have their weak spot facing him to where he can hit them. That's all crap, I didn't want any of that. Well, I guess the heart was sort of helpful, but oh well. More rupees and I know what to do with. I have a feeling we'd be sitting at like almost 800 at this point if I actually had the 1,000 rupee wallet. Alright, let's go up the empty water slide. I don't know why I bother rolling. Rolling only increases your speed when you're going on a flat land or downhill. All these Tektites. So many Tektites. You've reached the Tektite Den. For Tektite number 1, press 1. For Tektite number 2, press 2. For Tektite number 3, press 3. For a treasure chest, kick. More water bombs. Good lord, man! 35 water bombs, and we haven't used a single one yet. I mean, I guess it's if you didn't get either of the other bomb bags, but still, man, that's ridiculous. Alright, that might be the piece of heart you have to come back for later. Either that or it's the map, but I don't think it is. Maybe it's the map and I just don't remember, but I think it is. Alright, let's go water sliding. Whee! Actually, that's probably quite painful. Well, depending on how smooth the rock is, I guess. Ladies, on a scale of 1 to 10, how smooth is Dwayne The Rock Johnson? I give him a solid 8.5. I made that jump because it did not look like I was supposed to. Also, why is the door not there in that scene? Oh, it just stays unlocked like that. Okay, well, whatever then. I guess we'll go through this door since the water's flowing. Makes the most sense. We'll go with the Majora's Mask Water Temple logic here. Chew. Is that it? That's all that's here? I mean, I guess it's just to show that it goes further, but... Really? Nothing? Alright. You say so. I guess that's the gameplay telling us we need to go through the inside of it. Ah, yes, because now this is moving. Yo comprendo. I think there's a second one around here. No, just the one? Okay. So now I don't remember where I need to go at this point. And I came in through that door, so it only stands to reason I should go through the only other exit. I know I can jump down there, but I don't think I need to. I know there's a trick where you can jump down to it, like the platform down there where the door is, and then you don't have to do something else. Just riding around with things. This is going to go back to where I was. Oh, come on, really? Dude. It's like, dude, I'm at the finish line! You know. Man, that LP. That freaking Chocobo race, that is like... That's not even the worst minigame in that game either. That's the horrible part about it. It's, the worst one is bar none, the dang butterfly game. Nope, didn't do it. Can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. I haven't been playing that game recently. I don't know why I've got Final Fantasy X on the brain so much. No. Oh, that was close. Yes. Ah. Yes. Ah. Yes. I still don't know where I'm going, though. So that's good. I think this door is locked. Oh, no, this is a map with a compass. No, it's another key, isn't it? Just like, that can't be a piece of heart. That was way too easy to get to. I know one's on the chandelier, and I'm pretty sure I know what the second one is, so... Ah, this must be the mini-boss for the claw shot. Well, while I'm waiting for this to load, I'm gonna see if I can find where the... No? Oh, this is a different way to get... Yeah, this isn't how you get in that room. This is how you exit the room. Don't put those on. Check real quick and see if I can find where... Yeah, it is that one. Okay. That makes me feel better knowing that I was right about that. So it is that one where you've got to, like, stand on a switch and then use the claw shot to get through the gate before it closes. That is the other piece of art in here. That should be easy enough to remember. Well, then I guess we have to go here? Question mark? Ah, I see. So that first one was for the key. This was for a Helmasaur, I guess. I see some yellow chews over there, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I haven't refilled my lantern once outside of the getting it back from the monkey where I lost it. Outside of that, I've not gotten anything else. Alright, let's see here. I'm actually focused on what I'm doing. Bomb. That's the first one we've had to use thus far. We're like, what, 20? We're over 20 minutes into the temple. Also, I can't move, so thank you for damaging me while in a cutscene game. I appreciate that. And I really don't want to fight that Shell Blade. Like, I appreciate it, but I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah, so this should be up to the mini-boss. Yeah, here we go. That's more like it. Any hearts or any junk? Nope, I guess not. If that's the case, I'm going to keep this on standby just in case. Yeah, the bomb arrows work pretty well on this guy. Hi! How's it going, Wart? I know that's not Wart, but it reminds me of Majora's Mask, Wart, where you have to look up on the ceiling to fight him both times. Well, only once you have to, but point still stands. Yeah. Man, that is one ugly toad. Oh no, it's things that are slowly running towards me. Hang on. Oh, that was bad. Can I get up, please? Thanks. Really don't want to die to the Deku Toad of all things. That would be very bad. Come on, drop on down. Drop on down. Do it again. Oh, come on, I hate it with that. Don't wiggle those things off, that's gross. Takes him back to full health here. Not this time, sucker. Stab that tongue. Give it a piercing. I'll teach it. Oh, gross. Forgot about that. That's nasty, dude. Oh well, at least we got one of the best items in Twilight Princess, the Claw Shot. It's a long chain with a claw. I see, it is. Well, let's go ahead and equip it, shall we? I don't know why I have to get the lantern in the water temple, like that's gonna do any good. It was so bad that someone called an ambulance, apparently. That's how bad it was. First it was the lawnmower, and now it's the ambulance. Well, when you live near a nursing home, you're apt to hear those a lot. And when you work right next to the hospital, you're also apt to hear them a lot. I can't even remember the last time I had a day where I did not hear an ambulance at all in 24 hours. Whoa, hello. That's just that thing. I'm impressed I got away from that. Really didn't think I was going to. Alright, so at this point I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Like, at all. I know that's the piece of heart. I obviously still need the boss key, like, that's the big thing. I think I just need to go back to the center, right? And just start messing with stuff in there? I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Because I know where the boss area is, it's in that center area on the lowest floor. But I don't need to do anything with that. I don't think I need to do anything else in here, actually. There's another room that looks similar to this, that there's something I need to do, but not this one specifically. I don't know why I bothered doing that, since I was full on hearts and full on money, but oh well. Yeah, someone tells me I was right based on seeing that cutscene. That was probably the right thing to do. Yeah, I gotta get up one more level to get to that boss door and find the key for the boss, more importantly. Oh, hello. Was this the map that I just walked past? Yes, it was. Well, at least we have it now, I guess. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's probably the next way to go. How in the world did my dumbass miss that? Oh, I didn't miss it. I tried to go through here earlier and the water wasn't moving, right? Yeah, so I actually can't go this way in particular yet. Alright, now that I'm clear on that. So now we're pretty much just free to go to any of the sections we want to, so I'm going to assume, since I can't do anything on that floor, we're going to try up here. I've also not checked through here, but I also cannot go through here. Get around. Come on, get up there. What are you doing? This is the only other one I can think of offhand that I might need to go to. I think this is where I just came from, but I'm going to check again anyway for something in particular. Maybe I can't go that way. I can't zoom in any further. Alright. Oh, I thought I got that in time. Nope. No way to get up there. Alright. guess there's not a way to go up there. I know that's the spot I came from, but it would have been a good place to start. Alright, I was in the lower half of this room already, so I know it's not here. Back up there, I think. Actually, you probably could. You could probably pull the switch again and get the water to go back up and then go and get the compass. But the compass isn't going to help me here. I went through that door. Let's try going through here. I'm pretty sure I know where this goes, though. Which does not change anything. Alright, so top floor on this side, and by top I mean like top for the two things, is not correct. I'm guessing we probably made make the water flow in a certain direction, like that. Push it through a door in order to make the thing start turning. If we can't get it by going around, we'll get it by making it go through this direction. And no wonder Kid had such a problem figuring out the puzzles for this dungeon. Like, it makes logical sense, but when you're, like, you know, just starting out in Zelda games, you're way younger, you definitely don't think about that kind of thing. Money or bombs or arrows? More bombs. I can deal with that. No, I don't want you to grab it again. Alright. Now we're actually getting somewhere. Oh, hi. That's the arrows, I guess. Can't do anything there. So I'm going to assume this is the logical way to go. Grapple to something here? Or is it just being finicky because I'm not standing here on a lower spot? Okay, I can't tell what it really wants here. I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be going, but... Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I was having such problems. Like, I knew where I was supposed to be going, but... it's not happening, I guess. Almost. Nothing. Alright. That's why I was thinking you could hook shot to this earlier, because there is one in this temple you can, just wasn't the other one. That makes a lot more sense. Door, or am I just gonna claw shot over this? Looks like I'm claw shotting. To be fair, doors are pretty 1997. Nobody uses them anymore. Alright, up the stairs we go, even though it's not really stairs so much as just a spiral in general. But since we can't play Final Fantasy, I guess this is the next closest thing to our spiral staircase. It always pains my heart to see a waterfall that just doesn't, or a fun slide, or whatever you want to call it, that just doesn't quite have all the pieces to it. Hi, bye. Money or bombs? Regular bombs, oh. First time we've seen those in here. I mean, I appreciate it since I also need my regular bombs filled up. So I'm going to guess probably this is the compass, since going back for the other thing would be a bit much just to get a stupid compass. Let's get down closer to it. Not that close, good lord. I'll wager the other one was something like 100 rupees. I know it wasn't a piece of heart. I also know it wasn't the boss key because it's not the right chest for it, and I remember where that key is. Yep, compass. So it's probably just money. I value money. Alright, let's ride a water slide. A broken water slide, but a water slide just the same. And let's also ignore those. No, I said let's ignore them. There you go. Like, we can't pull the thing if you're gonna be busy L-targeting something I don't want you to. I'm gonna guess this direction since there's a chest here that I can now reach. Yeah, this looks right. Do not jump into that, please. I am almost 100% sure this is money. Yep, it's a 20, but it won't fit, so we're gonna put it back and leave it on the mat for me to get confused by later. Said every Twilight Princess player ever. I remember the room with the boss keys, and I just don't remember for the life of me where that room is the problem here. I assume it's one of these. Hi. Hi. Man, just let him fall. He'll be alright. Well, not really, but maybe he'll be alright. Oh, took a dive. I'm almost certain this is gonna be worth squat right here, but I'm gonna claw shot to this anyway. It's probably arrows, bombs, or money that I can't use. Yep, money that I can't use. Awesome. Exact same value as the other chest, yet it looked like it was a priority chest. Oh, the irony. Thought I could make that jump. Just barely didn't. I should have committed to it a little bit more. Oh well. Is there a spot that I can like safely descend to? I guess I could just stay here and just watch. I know I could do it the safe way, but that would take too long. And I'm impatient. It's very ironic as I'm exercising patience by waiting for the thing to go around. Let's try here. That looks like a good spot as any. Right here. Nice. Could have gotten me exactly where I needed to go, but it got me down there without killing me, so I feel like that's, you know, all things considered, that's not bad. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what it was. So I get for being nice. It's the second one, right? Yeah, the second one has nuts. Dude, what are you doing with the claw shot? Knock that off. It's a priceless family heirloom, and here you are just shooting around willy-nilly here. Break it if you're not careful. I wonder if they gave you a second one in the City of the Sky. They didn't trust you with the first one. They're like, hey, here's the backup in case you break it. Would you get out of here, both of you? It's freaking bats. Which is a shame, because I love bats in real life. They're adorable, but I really don't want them to knock me off of where I'm precariously perched here. Nope, not even gonna deal with you. Just gonna move right on along. Alright. Yeah, this is the key is around this area somewhere, and I know around is a relative term here. I hate using that, like saying something is somewhere near here, like, well, how close is somewhere? I'm basically just trying to figure out where to go here. That's probably crap. Oh wait, that might be, can I go up here? No, I cannot. That was just an optical illusion, or me not seeing something correctly. He's not touching you, just go! Thank you. I don't want to have to constantly whine, but if the game's gonna make me in order to get something to work here. That actually counted as a hit. It's kind of hard to get that to cooperate in the first place, though. Still, I'll take what help I can get. I think you just get up from here, right? Well, there's a chest, but that's probably just money. Oh, it's bombs. Okay, that works. I'll take bombs. Not exactly what I was looking for, but it could have been useless money, so I guess it's always worse, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is correct. This should be the boss key. Yeah! I'm a fear of jellyfish, but that does not mean I want to lose my health, thanks. The only animal I don't like is a spider. I mean, I'm sure there's probably other animals I wouldn't like if I met them, but spider's the first that comes to mind. Alright, this is half right. That is where the key is, but you need to drop down to it, so... This is how you exit the room after you've gotten the boss key. Because remember, there's a switch you have to activate, and you have to lower yourself down with the claw shot, because otherwise... Get out of here! Because otherwise it'll just close the door. So that's sort of the right puzzle. That's where I came from, that's where I tried to go a second ago. This could potentially be it, maybe? Worth a try. I feel like if you gave a cutscene for it, there's a decent chance it could be something useful. Oh, hello! Forgot you were there, sorry. Didn't mean to barge in on your personal space like that. That was rather rude of me. Yeah, here it is. Alright, first let's take care of some other problems. Get that out of here. Rupal, heart. Rupal. Rupal, heart. Yeah. Nothing good. Well, useful anyway. Good, but not useful. We quit hitting A on that. There we go. Boss key. Now what we're gonna do is get out of here. Big key, whatever. It will always be the boss key. Don't tell me anything otherwise. It will always be the boss key. It's like in the later Mario parties where they call it like reversal and fortune and junk like that, chance roulette. It will always be chance time, and it will not be anything else. Dude, maybe don't shoot it while it's electrified like that. Supposed to be. It looks like something out of Metroid, it really does. Do I actually have to get out of this area, or can I, like, claw shot my way back? No, I do actually have to get out of here. Lame! Alright, whatever. Up? Go up? Thank you. No problem you're having there. Alright. Let's see, that's the boss key, map, compass, don't need the pieces of heart, everything else in here is gonna be pointless. Take a look, but yeah. All this other stuff's gonna be pieces of heart, or money, or bombs, or arrows, or other crap that I don't need. I got the dungeon item and the boss key, that's really the only important things over here. Go away! Please do not make me snipe all the bats out of here. Really don't want to do that. Probably should have dropped right there, huh? Might be able to do it from this spot. You poked me. Get up. There we go. Good lord. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach. Well, I should be able to reach it from here. Just need to be a little bit closer. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait any longer. Let's just get out of here. We've already spent like, we're gonna be pretty much at an hour by the time we get. So we got it here like a little bit under an hour, and you know, it'd be about an hour. I was gonna say it was like an hour and 38 minutes, I think, is when we started. I don't think it's that much though. But it's been about an hour since we've been, since we started the temple. But thankfully now we are free to go and fight the boss. Yay! Yay! It's boss. Get up, what are you doing? There's piranhas in here, man. What are you doing? We don't need to take the local. We can take the express. It will be okay. Thank you. Good grief. The pots might be on the inside, right? I'm pretty sure there's a ferry here. It might be on the inside of the room. So, only way to find out. Oh boy. Yeah, that looks like it's probably got a ferry in it. Let's do that. No! Dang things went right. Oh, why would you? No. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Maybe we can get out of this room and come back and we'll respawn. Normally I wouldn't bother if it was about any other boss in the game, except for maybe Ganon himself, but Morpheal... not a fan. It's just so clunky. Like, the second phase isn't hard, but the first phase is so clunky and awkward, I really don't like it. Morpheal is the only boss in the game I think is, like, genuinely tough that I can think of. The first two aren't bad. Arbiter's Grounds can be kind of tough, but if anything, it's just cool. The Arbiter's Grounds was awesome. Snow Peak, a little awkward with the ice, but not horrible. Temple of Time, insanely easy. City in the Sky, again, more cool than anything. Let's flip that over. Move that over here. Also, I'm going to pause the game for a second because I have a dog that is wailing that my mom should be taking care of since it's her service dog, but she is howling quite violently, so I need to make sure she's at least okay and my mom's not just ignoring her. So, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back. The good news is, since that is happening in their room while they're trying to sleep, I guarantee you, they're going to worry about it tomorrow. They may not pay any attention tonight, but they're not going to be getting any sleep tonight either, so at least that will be an upside. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's fight Morpheal. I am almost certainly going to die here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and save now. Just for the sake of it. Yeah, I'll keep playing. Man, this is like some Super Mario Sunshine level of arena right here. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. It's the Alaskan bullworm! It's like, that's not an Alaskan bullworm. Hi, Morpheal. I'm gonna get very far away from you before anything can happen. That is not what I meant to do. Let's just take this really freaking easy. Wait for it to show up in one of the tentacles that are close to me as opposed to farther away. Fish things respawn or not. The answer is no. Oh, is he already done? done with phase 1. Wow, that was really fast. I've had 3 fairies against that guy with about 8 hearts and lost all the fairies and almost all my hearts in that phase alone. I think I just got lucky, if anything, though, because it kept appearing close to me without... Because the tentacles can grab you whether the eyes are closed or not. It just happened to appear most of the time close to me so I could get it easily. Or maybe last time I was just standing way too close to him, I don't know. I don't feel like I was last time, but maybe I was, I don't know. It's also been a long time since I've done this fight, so... I'm cowboy. Yeah, see, this part of the fight is like, this isn't hard at all. You just have to be like semi-careful. You've got way more room to work with because it's up in the, big part of the room as opposed to just the floor, so you've got a lot more space to work with. Also, I'm pretty sure the hitbox is insanely generous on this phase, so... Yeah, phase 2 of this is not hard. I've never had problems with phase 2, only phase 1. But that went pretty easy. Did I even take a hit? I think I took a quarter of a heart from one of the bombfish. I think that's all I took. Thanks, I don't want it. I'll take that, however. Oh, sweet, a set of Viking horns. Heck yeah.
Do you need? Eat our power. Even do you need? Do you need? Power baby. Big baby come here.
Shall we go? Indeed we shall. No stinking heart. Can you even L target it? Nope. I always like how this room looked after you finished the fight. Look at all the hearts. I'm willing to bet those are probably there when you're fighting Morpheal, so there's actually a lot of hearts around here. But I could be wrong. Either way. Yep, I'm done. Let's get out of here. Indeed, I do wish to save. Yeah, that was only 6 minutes. If that, because, omitting the cutscene and all, that probably closer to 5. Maybe even 4.5. Oh well. Oh hey! How's it going? Am I supposed to be impressed or something? Back in the water with you. Remember the first time I saw that, I was like, no, don't make me have to do that again later. That's fine, we didn't need those anyway. It's the mirror that's the important thing. Threw it on the ground. that always looks awful. Like, I don't have a fear of needles or anything, but like if a rock just slowly like slid into my head like that, reminds me of a season of Survivor. They had like semi-recently, but there was one girl that got a bug that like crawled into her ear and was just like creeping around in there. And it actually did happen too, because they show the point where it actually like came out, and obviously she grabbed it and destroyed it. Creepy. Oh, so she needs me and he needs her. Great. This is just a chain of masters and mistresses is what this will end up being. It's like, can you get her mouth any wider? We're going back to the Super Mario Sunshine thing. We were talking about that in an earlier episode. Oh, it was Demon Baby. That's right. It was Demon Baby at the start of the game whenever you destroy the Scarecrow target with the sword. That's what it was. Or it's like, just, could you get your mouth open any wider? So yeah, Midna got cursed in the Light Realm and she's not supposed to be in, and so she's dying, and Link is now stuck as a wolf because of that crystal in his head, and so he can't turn back into human. It's just bad news all around. I will say, for all the times that something similar to this happens in the Zelda series, this is probably the darkest in terms of just, like, what hope is there. This is probably the darkest it gets, because, like, you're messed up, your partner is messed up, and then you get Zelda and she fixes Midna, but can't fix you, and then she's gone, and it takes Hyrule Castle out of being safe anymore. It's a mess for everybody involved. For now, though, I think we are going to save it here and find ourselves a raid target. As soon as the game will let me save. There we go. So let's see who else is streaming, and what they might be streaming. I feel like we should stick with our raid message of Buttwater. But let's see who's doing what here. Let's see, maybe somebody else is doing, like, Twilight Princess. Probably not, but you never know. The Legend of Doggo. I like it. Twilight Princess any percent. Well, once the ad goes away, we'll see how good this guy's mic is. That's, like, usually that's the only thing I'm picky about, is just making sure I don't send you guys to somebody that's got really poor mic quality. But after that, we will, we'll see. Oh, it's about that, like, that commercial, that kid wearing the dang bee shirt over and over, and he refuses to change. Even though he's outgrown it, and it's all nasty. Welcome, everyone, to Amazon.com. Yeah, isn't it nice? Alright, let's check another one. A lot of people that are French are playing this, which is a bit odd. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just weird. Oh, she's doing the she's doing the 10 goat thing. She's like right at the start of the game, it looks like. Yeah. Nice. Alright, well, if that's the case, we'll go ahead and rate her. With the wonderful message of #buttwater. Oh, right. I forgot you can only do those one at a time. There we go. So when you get to chat, feel free to type that in. As for what we're doing, really quickly, we won't be doing Skyward Sword tomorrow, but I'm going to try to either fit that in sometime in the middle of the week, and if I can't do it with Skyward Sword, I'll do it with this, so you might be seeing 2 of these Twilight Princess streams in 1 week. We'll kind of see how it goes. Really, just check Discord for more updates on that. Links in my channel page down below. Just click on the stuff for Twitter, or through live streams, any of that stuff. The Discord's there as well. Just click on the icons and it will take you there. In the meantime, though, thank you all for watching, and I hopefully will see you either, like, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably somewhere in there, to stream either more of this or Skyward Sword. In the meantime, though, take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Later!